She was incredibly loyal to him. I don't know, my guy, I think it was a fumble. Lack of right priorities. To you, you might want some bird. Dude, if a woman... Bro, if a woman cut ties with a guy because she wanted to go and... Bro.
Laura, he let her fly back to Germany to get an abortion while he stayed home and streamed League. Basically, is a TLDR. And that is the nuke, basically. Just to show his character as a human being.
Listen here and listen well. Ooh. You are a disgusting... I actually meant to get into a bit, but I totally forgot. So let's have a quick look at this. I'll be honest with you, this was kind of a bit... I don't really... Dude, what is happening? Streamer Dantes leaves girlfriend to focus on League of Legends 5 months after she got his name tattooed on her chest. I feel like this Dante guy is getting hauled over the coals unreasonably. I saw the kind of things popping off about it. Dude, he's like, look, I get it's a bit cringe. Oh, he's playing video games. But if he wants to build something and he wants to be a content creator and he doesn't feel like he can commit to a relationship, what is wrong with breaking that off? That seems like, you know, the correct, responsible thing to do, no? Like, what's better? He strings someone along when he's not really interested. And then it's like, oh God, dude, some of the responses I was seeing were so crazy. You had these absolutely fucking retarded women who were like, oh, that's a fumble. You've really fumbled this person. And it's like, it's not about how attractive she is, right? It's not about how nice of a person she is. Clearly, the issue could not be resolved because he wanted to focus and he felt bad about, like, stringing her along and decided to cut things off. Right? What's the problem? What's the issue here? Why are you getting upset about someone decide? This is just more proof as to why you should keep fucking shit private. But what is the fucking problem with a guy being like, I'm not really into this anymore and I want to focus on my career, essentially? League streamer Dantes leaves girlfriend devastated after dumping her to focus on LoL. She was incredibly loyal to him. I don't know, my guy, I think it was a fumble. Lack of right priorities. To you, you might want some fucking bird. But this guy doesn't want that. Like, what do you mean? Everyone's got different priorities in life. Some people don't want a fucking girlfriend. They want to focus on their career. And so he wants to do that. I know it sounds cringe and you can present it in a cringe way, can't you? Oh, he's going to focus on a video game. Yeah, the video game that he plays on a streaming platform to make an income. Right? Like, I feel like I've gone crazy seeing the discourse around this, where I'm like, oh, someone split up with their girlfriend because they want to focus on their career. What? How is that a fucking story? No, it's not an L take at all. It's not an L take at all. It's an L take to fucking virgins, right? Who are looking at a woman and are like, oh, why would you let that woman go? Because it doesn't matter how attractive she was. Sorry, that sounds bad. It doesn't matter how attractive she was. It doesn't matter about anything like that. What matters is he wants to focus on his career. It just so happens he's got an unconventional career where he streams fucking League of Legends on stream. The problem is League of Legends not pursuing his career. But that is part of his career. What do you mean? Is he not a full-time... I presume he's a full-time streamer, no? League of Legends streamer Dantes left his girlfriend of over 6 months to focus on the solo queue rank grind in his streaming career. Like, I feel like this is one of the... Okay, this is one of those situations where the guy literally cannot fucking win, okay? Either... The guy has to devote to a woman. That's the only thing that he's allowed to do, okay? Because if he cuts things off because he wants to focus on his career, that's bad, right? If he strings her along and focuses on his career... and, you know, doesn't pay enough attention to her, that's bad too, and you're a bad boyfriend. Like, he literally cannot fucking win. There's nothing that he can do. Okay? Except, you must devote to a woman, and if you don't, you're a gay incel. Bro, it is so insufferable to see a guy make a decision that he wants to for himself, right? Dude, If a woman, bro, if a woman cut ties with a guy because she wanted to go and fuck, bro, bro, if a woman cut ties with a guy because she wanted to go and suck 50 cocks, okay, all of these women that are currently having a go at this guy would be cheering her on. Okay, they'd be cheering her on as she gobbled down cock after cock after cock. Okay, swallowing about 50 loads of semen as she goes. They'd be cheering it on. But when a guy does it, and it's not even to be promiscuous, it's to focus on his career, he gets hauled over the coals for it. It is fucking insane. Dude, it just makes me so angry that we don't have these standards for women, right? I should say different groups will have different standards, but I'm saying the same people that are currently calling this guy out for fumbling and for fucking all this shit, right? Would have a very different story if a woman wanted to split up with a guy for any reason. Bro, there's people. Dude, these women talk about the ick, okay? The ick is basically a totally irrelevant thing that a woman irrationally despises and decides to cut ties off with a guy over. Getting the ick is what women call it, okay? Women can have a totally trivial reason for splitting up with a guy, and it's called the ick, and it gets turned into a fucking meme. But when it's a guy, he needs to devote to the woman, and if he doesn't after 6 months because he wants to focus on his career, right? That apparently is a terrible thing and he should be called out for it. Just insane. There's so insane double standards on this, dude. It's crazy. I can't. This is so annoying. Dante has been streaming League for years and he's currently one of the most popular streamers in the game who consistently pulls thousands of viewers every time he goes live. He's also been very open in the past about how dedicated he is to the rank grind, with him streaming 194 hours in just 10 days during his ranked climb in South Korea in 2023. And though he wanted to try and make a relationship work while sticking to the massive amount of time he puts into playing League of Legends, he ultimately decided to break up with his partner Laura. They were together for around 9 months. Laura and I broke up. While I could sit here and try for hours to explain the reason why, it all comes down to one simple truth. I'm not ready for a relationship. From the get-go, I told him my career would be my first priority, he explained. Also, if you go and read his full statement, it is lovely, okay? It is very sweet. It is very considerate, okay? And he makes it very clear that there was nothing wrong with what she did. It was all to do with him, and she did everything she could to try and make it work, but for him it wasn't working, so he needs to end it, right? It was a perfectly good, decent, sweet fucking thing that he put out there, but people were still upset with him. Dude. There shouldn't be a story. I wasn't even thinking about covering this because it's such a nothing story. It's so stupid. But, I'm never going to pass up on a chance to have a Squad W take. And DK reminded me, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll talk about this. In all ways possible, everything I ever wanted. However, he decided to break things off out of a feeling that he'd never be able to commit to a relationship with her and that his career in League of Legends was his priority. Yeah, they were only together for like 9 months. They weren't even together a year. But then obviously, she decided to get in fairness, that is pretty crazy. She apparently tattooed his name on her. I mean, I don't think this person is particularly discerning when it comes to tattoos, to be clear. I don't know how this happened. Maybe they explained it, but I mean, obviously it's crazy to get someone's name tattooed on you after such a short amount of time. She got the tattoo before they met. What? Seriously? So Dantes would go on to talk about Laura spot of him and that she was in all ways possible everything I ever wanted. However, he decided to break things off out of a feeling that he'd never be able to commit to a relationship with her and that his career in League of Legends was his priority. Seeing her taking steps back in her own life and career in order to support me, while I was unwilling to do the same for her, is just something that over time took its toll on me mentally. This is what I'm saying, guys. I read the statement. I've seen the statement already in full. And it does seem to me like the only option this guy was allowed to pick was to dote on this woman. And that's it. Because his entire statement was mea culpa, my fault. Couldn't do this, etc., etc. And people were still upset with him. Laura's expressed that she still loves him after the breakup and was deeply involved in the relationship, going as far as tattooing his name on her chest. She was distraught on stream when explaining how things happened and doesn't see them getting back together at this time. Right now, I would say no. I would not want to get back together with him, she said, but I'm very emotional. If he comes back, I don't know. Maybe I'm still at a point where I'm too deeply in love with him and I make the same mistake all over again, but it's okay. We're just humans. Everyone makes mistakes. That's the other problem too, from what I can see. I don't think this woman is that, like, she's obviously upset, but she's not making any, like, we are now at the stage where a consensual relationship coming to an end in somewhat amicable terms is now apparently, we need to get a news article about and talk about this. It's like a normal breakup. Yeah, exactly. But then if you look at the responses on Twitter, people are acting like she was assaulted in some way. It's crazy. This is such a nothing story. This is why I wasn't really that interested in talking about it. But, it's fun to moan about women, I guess. What's this? Huh? What's this, bro?
Oh! You want to own up?
So, yeah, basically, this Tarzan guy and Dante have been going at it, right? Over all of this. Tarzan claims Laura got an abortion with Dante's child. What? What is this? What has this got to do with anything, bro? Look at the look at the sponsorship to Rise of Kingdoms. During Europe, I went for a whole development. There were a few. I was with 4 while I was there. 2, it was casual 1 to 2 meetups. The other 2 got kind of serious, but they knew it wouldn't end in dating. Both fell in love, and I fell in love with both of them. And it's been a shit show. Let's just say that. What, lol? Yeah. You fell in love with 2 different girls in 2 months. That's not love, you moron. Yeah, and I might be falling for a third soon when I get back home.
And be a man. Finally, this is your time to be a man and like own up to everything. That's what your tweet said, right? 1 month into the relationship, Laura was pregnant with Dantes' child. And when she's at her most vulnerable, scared, anxious, he let her fly back to Germany to get an abortion while he stayed home in Stream League, basically, is a TLDR. And that is the nuke, basically. Just to show his character as a human being.
It's that meme. Please, babe, I need an abortion. Sorry, I'm grinding. I've just queued up again. Go back to Germany and sort yourself out. Bro, that's hilarious. Even if it was true, I just think that was funny. This is comment. Dante's, oh god, dude, bro. So just to remind everyone what happened here, okay? Just to remind everyone. Okay? This guy decided he wanted to focus on his career rather than have a girlfriend and politely cut ties and parted ways with her. The guy's crime is ending a relationship. That is this guy's crime. And for that crime, all of his private affairs need to be exposed to the world. Isn't that fucking ridiculous, dude? And now everyone is jumping in to shit on him. God, this stuff just makes me irrationally angry. No, it makes me rationally angry, actually. Dantes apparently made abortion jokes publicly when Laura was undergoing abortion speculation, if what Tarzan said is true. This was in October 8th. The relationship was announced in late October, and as far as I know, they were in a relationship prior to going public. God, these people are such freaks, dude! Hey, retard, can you stop fucking speculating and take down all this bullshit? The abortion happened late December. Stop with this shit and just take it down. Wait, dude, now she's trying to fucking argue with this guy about his life. This is insane. I can't believe this. Well, I can believe this is happening. We're in 2024, guys. We're in the year now where you can have a, you know, very least neutral breakup. And you're still going to get hauled over the coals for it. Is Tarzan just blatantly lying about being 1 month into a relationship, or is it 2 to 3 months in? God, he's answering too. I actually feel really bad for this dude. I'm sure he's okay. He seems like a bit, big enough lad to take it on the chin, but fuck me. We started dating in mid-October. The abortion happened during my Dantes invitational in mid to late December. He's a disgusting fucking animal, and while I understand things are now public, I just want you to take down the misinformation. Dante's damage control going crazy. Okay, dude. I'm gonna fucking... Bro, this guy ended a relationship in a totally reasonable way, and now we're speculating about when an abortion happened, private info that no one needs to fucking know about. And then when he, bro, thank you for the $5. And then when he responds to it, oh, you're doing damage control. Tarzan went live, publicly leaked the most private event that he only knew about because me and Laura both considered him a friend, and then went on to lie about it as well. As a result, I now obviously have to clear up misconceptions so that me and Laura don't receive the mountains of unwanted hate that he sent our way. Fuck you, disgusting retard. Do you guys not just feel the anger? I just feel so fucking angry about this, bro. I am just so furious that this poor lad is having his entire fucking life torn apart because some retard has decided to, do this. It's crazy. Wincel Fury. Oh, now this isn't responding to this guy. Actually, this is all I'm going to post from 2022 because it aged like fine wine. Dude doesn't change one bit with his manipulation tactics. I'm someone who's meant to be alone, that's all. I can't help the way my mind is, and I'm not at the point yet where I can overcome it. You deserve and will find someone better. That person just can't be me. I never said I wouldn't, only that I try not to. If it makes you feel better, this is the way it always ends. My mind always gets the better of me. What is wrong with this message exactly? He's saying, I can't be with you because of my own issues. That's totally reasonable. What manipulation tactics are happening here? No, you've got to stay with me or you're manipulating me. This is insane, dude. What has he done wrong? He's doing nothing wrong. I'm telling you, if this was a woman doing this, all of these fucking disgusting retard freaks would be singing it from a very different hymn sheet, okay? A woman could get the ick and say, fuck this guy. He wears socks in bed. I got the ick and I'm splitting up with him. Yeah, you go, queen. Go and suck 50 cocks. Didn't feel like giving you any attention, but might as well since you're going to try and start shit. The reason I stopped talking to you is because you were and still are quite literally a horrible person. You lied to me multiple times over the course of the month that we were talking, pursued a relationship with me as well as multiple others at the same time. Not to mention the fact that you had an old Discord accounts that you would log into in order to appear offline so you could tell other men the same thing you were telling me. When I told you I didn't want to maintain contact, you were the one pushing for a meetup that I declined. Let's also not forget that you later, when I called things off, sent multiple of your friends over the course of months to talk to me, tried to develop an emotional attachment to me, and later fucked me over since you wanted nothing more than to see me emotionally ruined. I wouldn't even be mad if it weren't for the fact that you're sitting here also trying to insinuate that I was some kind of cheater. Before dating Laura, yes, I would talk to multiple people at a time. I would never promise dating or exclusivity to them, barring several that I did have serious intentions with, but then other factors came up that forced me to end things. However, whenever exclusivity was promised, it was maintained. In part, the reason why is because for so many years, I surrounded myself with creature rodents like you that I developed so many trust issues that I couldn't fathom anymore would want me and me alone. Dude, he is spitting here. However, weeks before me and Laura made things official, I messaged every single one of the others I was talking to, apologized, and told them about my intentions with her. Looking back on it, I'm more than well aware that I was never the best man when it came to talking stages. However, you best to never question my loyalty to her in any way regarding other women. There's not a single girl on the planet that could produce any kind of untoward messages between me and them during all the months that me and Laura dated, for the simple reason that such a reality doesn't exist. Now, since you wanted to make things personal, I'll make them personal. Listen here and listen well. Ooh, you are a disgusting whore, and it would do you well to keep my name well out of your fucking mouth when the only reason it even comes up is because you're still livid that you couldn't fuck me over the way you tried to with countless other men. It brings me nothing but shame that I was so weak of a man that I allowed a girl like you to talk to me for long enough that you think that what we had puts you in any kind of comparable situation with Laura. What me and Laura had, and still do have, is love for one another. A true and honest love. I'm just in a constant state of confusion with what I think my life should be like, and that I needed to take a step back and really think about things. My intention never was and never will be to hurt her. I just merely wanted what's best for the both of us. I still have a lot of thinking to do regarding the situation, and I won't say that any decisions made were final, but just know that you and the rest of your troop that want to disguise attacks made against my character as care for Laura can all collectively go to hell. Let's go! What a king. Absolute king, honestly. Bro, this guy's absolutely destroyed her. Oh, wait, there's some more heat. What is this? Is this him talking about it?
Either of us!
Oh, fucking dude! It did say volume 1. Bro. Dude, that's crazy. Okay, let's give it a little bit of juice.
Go through!
Okay.
In front of thousands! When I didn't even talk about it to my closest friends!
What, bro? This guy's popping off. Basically, any lower than this and he's muted. This is as quiet as I could make this guy, okay?
The fact that this disgusting freak of a human being thinks... Because the thing is that it's not even just because I know that people are going to go after me because of it. That's whatever. But you have somebody that literally did nothing to you. And now there are going to be...
Hell, bro. This is so true, though. Like, obviously, people are trying to attack him. But who are you really attacking? Right? Like, the girl, is it Laura? Is that her name? She's the one that is going to probably receive, you know, a lot of blowback and shit. Fuck me. That's mental. Jesus. It's just so disgusting to me. The fact that this guy's only crime, literally, remember guys, what his crime is splitting up with someone. That is the allegation against him. You split up with someone. And all of this is coming to the forefront. Yeah, according to this, he deleted his account. His Twitch account. And yeah, from what I understand, this Laura person is not got significant bad blood. Oh, he didn't? Okay. Yeah, don't trust Twitter. Twitter's full of morons. Yeah, sorry, I don't know why. Anyway, that's not really the point of this. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't really have much more to say about it. It's just obviously totally fucked that a guy, his only option is to dote on a woman. Anything else is not acceptable. You stay with her and you're not nice to her, you're a bad boyfriend. If you decide to split up with her openly and honestly to explain why you're a bad guy because looks nice or something, I don't know. every day, my journey to inceldom takes another step forward, I guess, is all I can say about that. Why did he make it public? I mean, yeah, of course. That is always my default thing, is don't make shit public. That's my default position on this sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, obviously it is. He's not done anything wrong, but still he gets hauled over the coals and all this gets fucking revealed. Like, he's done literally nothing wrong. There's literally not a single thing this guy's done that deserves all of this, right? Yeah, but he should never have gone public with the relationship. That's the argument that, yeah. Dude, that was so funny when he was just screaming. Anyway, guys, I think that is it for the mainstream. That was a fun segment, though. I'm glad we spoke about that. God, that genuinely makes me angry. I get genuinely angry at that sort of thing. It's the same thing like with, remember West Elm Caleb? There was a guy, I think, was it New York? And he was like fucking around dating various people, which is literally nothing wrong with that. And all these women got together on TikTok to like warn people about him when all he was doing was dating around, which is extremely common among single people. And you're like, yeah, you would not be doing this if this was a woman. It's because it's a man playing your game better than you that you don't like it.